Hello, coaches. Welcome to this week's live stream here in the Paperbell Society Facebook group. I am Sha-day Johnson, and I don't know about you, but I was just dancing that music. I don't know why, but it just puts me in a good mood. That's why I chose it for the hold waiting music, whatever you want to call it. So, anyway, welcome. I hope you're doing amazing. Happy Wednesday. Today is going to be all about how to use Paperbell to run your coaching business. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about 5 unique features of Paperbell and why I think that makes it the ideal tool to run your coaching business. So if you are currently using Paperbell or are thinking about using it, or even if you're using another tool right now, but you're like, well, what does Paperbell do? I might want to switch over to that, then this is the training for you because I'm going to give a nice overview of some of the top features of why I think it's so amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. I got my slides. I'm so excited. If you've been here and joining me every week, I've been doing this for I don't know, this might be like the 4th week in a row. So I'm just on fire. So usually when I do lives, I don't use slides, and yet I started doing that recently and people seem to like it. And I'm not gonna lie, I guess it's kind of growing on me. So we're gonna be using some slides. So before I get to the slides, though, I want to make sure I actually introduce myself in case you're new. So I am Sha-day Johnson, and I am the tech strategist and Paperbell expert for coaches. And I help you to learn how to use Paperbell and learn how to use the behind the scenes tech in your business. So I started this Paperbell group because I love Paperbell, obviously. And I think it's just a really great tool that not a lot of people know about that they can be using to run their coaching business. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be the one that tells the people. So here we are. So let me know in the comments where you are watching from. If you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me hashtag replay, and let me know where you are in the world. Right now, I am streaming using Restream, and so if you leave any comments, I will be able to bring them up on the screen here. If you've given them permission to, see your information, I'll be able to see your name. If you haven't, then I will not be able to see your name, but I can see it after when I read it after. So looks like we have Carolyn here. Hi, Carolyn from Nampa, Idaho, and you're watching live. Thank you so much for watching live and for being always just right on time for these lives. I love it. I love to see familiar names each week. So let's see. We also have Miss Reverend. Oh my gosh, Reverend Denise Gillett. I had no idea you're a reverend. I assume that's what that means, right? Okay, I was just talking to you earlier. Love that. That is so amazing. Thank you for watching. And so smart to just put your name because obviously it says Facebook user, so I can't see your name. So love that. And then we have someone all the way from Toronto, Canada. Oh my gosh, I have a friend in Canada. I forget exactly where she lives, but I've always wanted to visit because we met online. And so I talk to her at least once a week. And I'm like, I need to get up to Canada to see you, or you can come down here to the US. So thank you so much for commenting. Now let's go ahead and get to these slides. I don't want to keep you too long. If you're like me, this is like my dinner time. And so I want to get some food, but I want to give you this information first. So let's go ahead and get to sharing. Awesome. Okay. So like I said, this training is all about how to use Paperbell to run your coaching business. And it's specifically going to be all about 5 reasons why I think Paperbell is so unique and basically the ideal tool to be running your business. And I say tool, but it also is considered a CRM, which is customer relationship manager. And if that is something that you're looking for to, manage your clients, then it's definitely something that you can consider. So as always, I like to start with a mindset shift. I think it's so important to start this off this way because I have, talked to and worked with a lot of coaches, and I know that the tech can be a little overwhelming at times and maybe is not your strong suit, which is totally fine because you're a coach and your zone of genius is making a transformation in your clients' lives. So let's start with that. That is totally fine if tech is not your thing. And the motto of the Paperbell Society Facebook group is that running your coaching business gets to be easy. That's the motto that we live by here. Also, just I guess the motto in my life that I want to teach to coaches. And, pretty much why I started my business is because I want you to be able to impact the lives of your clients without tech being a barrier for that. You have an online business, so obviously some tech tools are going to be needed in order to sell your packages and get your message out there. And so I just want you to know that we're just going to drop all the negative thoughts about tech right now, any overwhelming feelings that we might have pent up from the day, and just realize that, hey, running my coaching business gets to be easy. So if you are in agreement with that, just give me a big agree in the comments and we can get started. So let's see. Let's start off with what even is Paperbell. I know so many people have joined this group and maybe don't even know what Paperbell is, but they are interested in automating their business and they see that, hey, it says automation made easy for coaches, but I don't know what Paperbell is. So let's go ahead and say what that is. Paperbell is an all in one tool that handles scheduling, payments, and client management for your coaching business. So I love this because right now you might be using multiple tools to do all of these things. So you might be using one tool for scheduling, meaning maybe you're using Acuity or Calendly. You might be using another for payments, and you might be using something or nothing at all, which is totally fine, no judgment, but you might be using nothing at all to manage your clients. Maybe you're using a Google Sheet. Maybe you're using a bunch of Post-it notes. Maybe you're just relying on your email inbox to just keep it all together. I don't know. I'm not judging. But the nice thing about Paperbell is that it does all of it for you in a nice, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? In one nice hub. So that way you're not using a bunch of tools to run your business. So let's go ahead and talk about the first the first feature that makes Paperbell unique. First is that the scheduling and payments talk to each other. So before you start using Paperbell, which is where you are right now, possibly in your business, a client can schedule with you without paying, or they could pay without actually scheduling their session. And then that leaves you in the middle just to sort everything out. You have to follow up like, okay, did so and so pay? Did they actually book their session? Oh my gosh, I got this payment, but nothing is on my calendar. It can turn into a mess. It might not be so bad when you have one or two clients, but when you start bringing in 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30 group programs, all the things, it's going to be a lot. So after you start using Paperbell, then your payments and the scheduling is tied together. And so they're automatically synced without you having to do any extra work. So essentially, what's happening is when you set up your packages in Paperbell, you select a workflow that you want to have. So when someone clicks on your link to buy your package, they're going to be, and I hate to use the word forced, but they're going to be guided to, pay first, sign their contract, and then set their uh, coaching session with you all in one easy workflow. So that way there's no going back and forth with you. It's just you give them the link and all of it happens and it's all tied together very nicely. So the second feature that I think makes Paperbell super unique is that you can easily deliver and sell any kind of package that you can dream up. So, someone earlier, I believe it was Denise, who thank you for being in, Reverend Denise, I love it. You were asking about group packages or group coaching. So you can create any package that you can dream up, including group coaching, one-on-one coaching, selling digital downloads, and doing all of that with a payment plan. So, for example, a coaches I've worked with or that I know, most have a at least a one-on-one package that maybe lasts 90 days or 6 months. And let's say that's like $2,500. So when you create that package, you can obviously say, hey, here's a pay in full, but you can also say, here's a monthly payment plan. So you can just pay, $1,000 a month to work with me. You can say, hey, here's my group coaching program that lasts 6 months or a year, and you can pay it all up front, or you can divide it into, 12 monthly installments. If you're selling any type of digital downloads, meaning a PDF, maybe you created an ebook or a checklist or a guide of some sort that you want your clients to go through, and you sell it, you can set that up in Paperbell to, set up those links, connect your PayPal or Stripe account, and everything gets delivered to them. So I love that with Paperbell, you can easily sell or deliver any kind of package. Now, the third feature that makes Paperbell super unique for coaches is it provides an elegant and organized experience for you. This is something that I really love, and I wish I would have actually included a picture of it. I'm working on the slides, people. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, I'm like I should probably add graphics of what I'm talking about. But when you sign into a tool that you're using for your business, you want it to feel peaceful and organized, not super confusing, not clunky, not, oh my gosh, where is this button? I could have sworn I seen it the other day. When you log in, it just looks nice and seamless, not too busy, and it really makes a difference in from other tools that I've seen coaches using. And now, before I get into the fourth one, if you have any questions that come up, I wanted to make sure I said you can always add those in the chat and I'll get to it either during this live or, at the end. Feel free to ask questions at any time and let me know if I'm going too fast. I tend to talk very fast. So I'm like, just want to make sure I said that. So, oh, okay. And so, Denise, you said, yes, you were the person that was asking about the group coaching. So there you go. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail, how to set it all up in this training, but I did want to make sure I put that in there that yes, that is something that you can create. So number four, as far as the unique features that Paperbell offers and why I think it's the amazing tool that you should be using for your coaching business, is that your client has access to all the details they need. And let me tell you why this is extremely important. When you have no systems in place, no tools in place, that means your client is coming to you for every single thing. They're coming to you if they have a contract question, if they have a booking question, if they have a scheduling issue, if they have they couldn't find a download that you sent them. They're coming to you for everything. So when you have Paperbell, they actually have a portal that they can access where they can make new appointments, they can change existing appointments, they can see their history of appointments and everything that they've ever purchased from you. They can download a copy of their contract, they can access any downloads that you've provided to them. So it cuts back a lot of the unnecessary, or I shouldn't say unnecessary, but the administrative back and forth. Of course, there's still going to be some things that they have to come to you for, but this is going to cut back a lot of it. So, love that Paperbell provides that portal for them. Now, fifth and final thing that, well, not the final, but the final for this live stream. But I'm highlighting just 5 features that I think are super amazing that Paperbell offers for your coaching business. And the fifth one is that they have a detailed client history at your fingertips. So not only do they have the portal that we were talking about, for your clients, but on your side of things, you can actually look at a detailed history of anything you need to know about your clients. So remember in the beginning, I was like, maybe you don't even have anything that you're using to manage your clients. Maybe it's post-it notes, maybe it's a Google sheet, a Google Doc. No judgment, but that can become a lot when you're dealing with a heavy volume of clients, or even if you're just dealing with like 10, depending on your organization skills, it can get to be a lot, even if you're dealing with two people, right? So Paperbell keeps a very clean and organized record of each client that you sign. So you have instant access to what they've purchased, how much they've spent with you, how many sessions they've used. That's a big one because a lot of times when you're working with a client and you don't have, a management system like this, and let's say they're working with you for 6 months, at some point you're gonna forget like, how many sessions does this person have left? That, and they may be asking you, how many do I have left? Another reason why that portal is super convenient, because they can just log in and see. But for you, instead of having to like dig through your emails and dig through your Zoom history and dig through all these random sources to figure out, ooh, how many sessions does this person have? You're just going to be able to click on their name and see it. 5 sessions left, 1 session left. And then you're also going to be able to see their survey answers. So if you, with a survey, that's basically like an intake form or some type of survey that you've had them complete. So that way you can be better prepared for working for them or working with them. And then you also have access to your private notes. So there's not going to be any reason to keep any more post-it notes or keep, random journals. And if you're like me, you have about a stack of 15 from just over the years. And then, you switch midway through and decide, oh, I'm going to use this journal because it has a cuter cover. Or please tell me I'm not alone in that. Any other journal lovers in here? So it's fine if you're using journals, but when it comes to managing your clients, maybe use Paperbell for that and then your journal for other things. So those are the 5 features that I think make Paperbell super awesome and will help you to run your coaching business like a true CEO, amazing boss that you are. And in case you haven't started using Paperbell already, I wanted to go over the pricing. Right now, you can actually sign up for a free trial if you use my affiliate link, which is shadayjohnson.com/Paperbell. And I mean, you don't have to use my affiliate link. You can still get a free trial with that, but I do offer an incentive for using my link as a thank you. And if you do use my link, you can get access to my client onboarding planner for free. Just when you do that, send me a DM either here on Facebook or you can send it to me on Instagram at sha-day_Johnson. Because when you sign up, that link, I mean, that planner doesn't automatically get sent to you. I have to like physically give it to you. But it's just my way of saying thank you for using my affiliate link. But the pricing for Paperbell is $50 per month or $480 for the year, which calculates out to $40 a month. So if you are into paying for things annually, this is going to save you like $120 for the year, which is nice. So I personally think that's reasonable, especially if you're signing clients. If you are new, like brand new, and like literally have never signed a client, maybe don't sign up for Paperbell just yet. you know, get a few clients, see how, get some money rolling in, then sign up for Paperbell. Because it's going to be an investment that pays for itself, because the time that you're going to save by utilizing all these features that I was just talking about is going to be chef's kiss, as they say. So that is the pricing. Let me know if you have any questions about that. And so at this point of the live, you can totally, sign off, log off if you like, if you got everything you needed. But if you do want to hear about a special offer, which you probably already know what I'm going to talk about, if you've been following me in the group, you've been answering the DMs I've been sending you, you already know what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you're staying on this live, I'm going to take that as a sign that you do want to hear about this offer. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you hearing me out. So, the special offer that I have going on right now is that I am creating an amazing course called Power Up with Paperbell. It is going to be a step-by-step course to help you streamline and automate your client getting coaching business with this all-in-one tool, Paperbell. So, super excited to be launching this. It's going to be coming in October. So, basically a month away, which is crazy. Okay, I don't know what sound I just made. That was very high pitched. I apologize if you're listening in with headphones, but this is something that I have been thinking about for a long time and finally bringing it to life. So it's super exciting. And what I'm doing, the special offer is I'm offering a pre sale offer. So what's happening is when I launch this in October, it's going to be $4.99. But if you become a founding member of this course and take advantage of this pre sale offer today, you're only going to pay $99. What? I mean, I think that's pretty amazing. I mean, yes, I did come up with it myself, but I think that that's pretty cool. So if you go to shadayjohnson.com/presale, you're going to see that it costs $99, but you get everything. Everything, which I'm going to go over some things that I'm going to be including bonuses. I mean, honestly, the bonuses alone are worth more than the $99. So because you're a founding member, I wanted to do something super special and help you get in and see the growth of this course. I'm in the middle of recording it right now and putting in all the things that I think are going to help you. The whole point of me creating this course is to make it as easy as possible for you to set up your packages and start selling them as quickly as possible with less research involved. So when it comes to using a new tool, of course, you can Google plenty of things. You know, there's tutorials out there. I have a YouTube channel, which please subscribe if you haven't, where I've shared some tutorials. Obviously, I haven't shared every little thing because, you know, I'm saving some things for the course. There's plenty of information out there. But what I love about courses personally and why I buy so many myself is that everything is going to be organized and packaged up into very clean modules and lessons so that you always have a reference for it. And when you purchase this pre sale, like I said, you're going to get access to everything, including any updates that I make in the future. So, in October, I'm going to release, you know, the first iteration of this course, and over time, it's just going to get better and better. So you can go to shadayjohnson.com/pre-sale to take advantage of this offer. Oh, and I forgot to mention the most important thing is you only have today. Today is the last day. So I've been running this offer for the last couple weeks. So the last day to take advantage of the $99 offer is August 31st, which is today. If you try to buy it on September 1st, for $99, it's just not gonna work. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. So let's go ahead and go over a sneak peek of what's going to be included in the course. So of course, we're going to have some business basics like how to create. And by that I mean, you know, like Paperbell basics. So how to create a coaching package, including one-on-one offers, your group offers, including your free discovery calls. That actually might be the most important because obviously you got to get people on the calls if that's how you sell in order to get them to say, hey, give me that link. And then here's the link to buy my coaching package that I set up in Paperbell. We're going to talk about how to set up your calendar and your availability, how to accept payments, how to create a contract. Also, super important, the client journey. A lot of feedback that I've gotten says that you want to know what your client sees at every step of their Paperbell journey or their journey with purchasing from you. So I'm going to show you all of that. I'm also going to show you how to set up automated emails so that they get reminded when they have appointments and all of that. Also, we're going to talk about your Paperbell shop. One unique feature I probably should have included actually in this training is that when you set up packages with Paperbell, so cool. They actually set up a little shop for you. So you don't even have to have a website when you're using Paperbell. You can, it's fine if you currently have one, but literally you can just use Paperbell and start selling. And it creates a nice little shop that displays all of your packages and your free calls, and people just browse and say, hey, I want to buy this one-on-one package. Oh, I want to be part of this group program. Oh, I want to join that masterclass. It's beautiful. So I'm going to talk about how you can brand and customize those so they look the way you like. Also, we're going to talk about integrations. So if you do have a website, how is that going to work with your Paperbell account? Let's talk about how we can integrate the two. Also, client management. So, how to manage your clients and where to go to know their status at all times, plus working with a team. Now, this is going to be important because, yes, Paperbell is easy to use and easy to navigate. But eventually, as your business grows, you don't need to be in there all the time. You want to start delegating, outsourcing ASAP so that you can just focus on your zone of genius. So, I'm going to give a little training all about how to start delegating things to a virtual assistant. And let's see, of course, how could I forget the bonuses? So the bonuses that will be included, even if you pay this $99 and save $400 today, you only got about, well, it's 6:30 my time, so it's going to be expiring at midnight. So you got 6 hours to make this important decision in your life. But the bonuses that are going to be included are a coaching packages and pricing planner. So if that's something that's been getting you stuck, like, oh, what should I include in my packages? What should I price it at? I'm going to give you this planner for free included. Also, a 7 ways to make sales mini course. I think it's super important that you actually have a revenue generating business, not just a very expensive hobby. So I'm going to teach you how to make some sales. And then a profitable client VIP day planner. So if offering VIP days or intensives with your clients is something that you do and something you've been stuck on, I got the planner for you, girl. So I hope that makes some things clear with what you can expect from Power Up with Paperbell. Like I said, this is going to be the first iteration, and I'm so excited. Some of you have already joined. If you're on this call right now and you have purchased this pre-sale, then let me know in the comments. Say, I got it, nice and big to let the people know. Or even if you're watching the replay, let me know I got it. I am so excited to release this out into the world. Like I said, it's been just like something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. My passion is to help coaches to run their business and run their business easily with ease. So I wanted to do something special for the founding members and offer this to you for only $99 if you go to shadayjohnson.com/presale. Oh, and I see someone here saying, me, you got it. Thank you so much for joining. I cannot wait to give you access. It's like, oh, I'm so excited. So if you have any questions about anything regarding Power Up with Paperbell or Paperbell, feel free to leave it in the comments or send me a DM if you're like, I'm still not sure if Paperbell is right for me, or more specifically, if Power Up with Paperbell is going to be right for me. Maybe you're using another CRM right now and you're like, should I even be using Paperbell? Send me all your questions. I got you. I've actually been talking with a lot of you already in the DMs, and I've been sliding up in there. And we've talked about whether or not you're using a certain program. And sometimes Paperbell is not going to be right for you, and that's totally fine. I am not going to be like ramming this down your throat, like you need to use Paperbell. I only want people using Paperbell who it's right for. It's clearly made for coaches, but sometimes you might want to use something else, and that's totally fine. But if this is resonating with you and you loved all of those features and you want to join Power Up with Paperbell, then go to ShaDayJohnson.com/presale, pay the $99, get yourself in there from the ground running, and I cannot wait to see you. So that's all for this week's live stream. I will be back next Wednesday, same time, same place, maybe same hair. I don't know. I've been wanting to do something different. We'll see if I have time to make that happen. But I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye.